Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 73 of the regular season, where the Astros punk and bully the New York Mets 9-1. I mean, just wow. So the Astros waste no time whatsoever getting on the board. Altuve draws a walk. Jeremy Pena goes into a force out. He's in the second spot today, by the way. Michael Brantley got put on the IR, and Chas McCormick got called back up, which is kind of funny because, literally in the last game, we sent him down, and now we called him back up. So I don't imagine he got on a plane to go back to AAA quite yet, but it would have been funny if he did. And I just imagine the plane landing, he's walking out of the airport like, well, not happy that I'm back in AAA, but at least I'm done with the flight, and then gets a phone call that's like, hey, we need you back in New York. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Pena is safe at first. You still have the runner there. You just switch Altuve for Pena. Yordan Alvarez hits a single. You have runners at the corners. Alex Bregman hits a single. He'd have a good night. So would Yordan Alvarez, by the way. And then that would make it 1-0, the Alex Bregman single. Kyle Tucker, everyone say it with me. If no one else got me, Kyle Tucker got me. It is 4-1 Houston after the first inning. We have just poured it on against the Mets. I cannot think of a team the Astros pour it on so heavily against that is of such quality. Like, the Mets aren't a bad team. The Astros we just punched down on them. In the fourth inning, Jake Myers would get his first RBI of the season. That would make it a 5-0 game, him driving in Kyle Tucker. And then the fifth inning happens. Yordan Alvarez with a 2-run home run. And then him and Diaz have some fun little shenanigans in the dugout. Blummer saying props to Diaz for holding out and getting more than just a high five out of Yordan Alvarez. Which, There is a fan fiction of that out there somewhere in the universe now. I know it in my heart. And then in that same inning, Yuli Gurriel La Pena homers, his sixth of the year, and it is 9-0 Houston. And man, offensively tonight for the Astros, a great game. And Alex Bregman had 3 hits tonight. Yuli Gurriel had a pair of hits tonight, including the home run. If Alex Bregman and Yuli get hot, and then the rest of the lineup keeps doing what they're doing, Yordan Alvarez with a 5-base night tonight, home run, 3 hits, pair of walks, incredible. Altuve got yanked early because we were just beating up on the Mets, but he's having another great season. Pena looking like he's going to probably be the rookie of the year at shortstop. Tucker being great. Man, we're a juggernaut again. Oh, and Michael Brantley having one of the best seasons of his career. Just throw that in there as well. He's got a 140-something WRC plus. Just throw in Michael Brantley having a great year, the best year as an Astro. Just throw that in the mix as well, just casually. Pitching tonight was interesting. Framber Valdez was good. I think I can say he was good. He gave up a lot of hard contact. I want to say he had over 10 hard hit balls this evening. Would give up 6 hits, 2 walks, only 5 strikeouts and 8 innings of work, but no earned runs, no runs in general. So a person like me that looks at things like FIP, that looks at things like hard hit percentage, and that kind of stuff is like, yeah, he was solid, and people who actually just enjoy life go, shut up, nerd, he didn't allow any runs. And that's fair. That's fair, I'm going to be honest with you. And then the return of the cannoli man. 9th inning, Enola Paredes comes out, and he wasn't great. Pair of hits, pair of walks, no strikeouts, would give up a run, got a big out from Chas McCormick making a crazy good play, reaching well into the stands to get that out. And I don't know, it wasn't great. He hasn't pitched in Major League Baseball in, I want to say, over a year now. But, man, he's back on the roster. He's having such a great year in AAA. I hope so badly that he works out this time around. He was good in 2020. I really hope it works out for him. Funny little story, right? So back here on the desk, I have a black notebook, which has the first 100 or so scripts, if you could even call them that, of videos for this channel. And the only one in there that I never made a video on, I almost did, but I have the script fully written out, was Enola Paredes might be an elite reliever in 2021. I am very happy I didn't make that video. But still, I love Enola Paredes, and there is no one on this team that I hope for success. Okay, there's one person. So yeah, not a great performance, but it's his first game in over a year at this level, so I'm going to say let's give it another couple of chances, right? Let's hope it was just a bump in the road, a one-off thing, and he just is fantastic the rest of the way. Anyway, I'd now like to throw up my favorite tweet that I saw this evening, which was this gem from a man who is verified on Twitter somehow, saying that the Mets have struggled against a mediocre Astros offense. Huh? Also, UK Astros fan from the top ring, just... But tonight was a big win for the Astros because now in this 9-game stretch, you improve, so far you've played 7 of the 9, to 5-2, guaranteeing a winning record through this 9-game stretch that was a gauntlet that we were going to run through. And before the season even started, I looked at this area on the schedule and got nervous because I thought, man, I think the Mets are going to be legit this year. And I also thought the Yankees were going to be the Yankees, and specifically the 4 games in New York I knew was going to be trouble. And I went into this fully honest. I was hoping for 4. I expected like 2 or 3. The fact that you have come in and honestly so absolutely handled the Mets. I mean, it's bordering on bullying at this point. And against the Yankees, did well. The Yankees, and this was a thing that was said on the broadcast, the Yankees never sent a man to the plate in that series leading. Yeah, they walked off 2 of the games and ergo 1-2, but it wasn't like the Yankees beat the crap out of us in any of those games. They didn't even look good, particularly in either the second or the third game, and then the fourth game was, just a really bad blown game by our bullpen, which... the trees are speaking Vietnamese. But I looked at this stretch and I was incredibly nervous. And the Astros, through the first 7 of this 9, have reminded everyone that we are not fearful of the boogeyman. No, we are the boogeyman. So the Astros are going to go for the clean 4-game sweep against the Mets tomorrow, 1:10 Eastern, noon 10 Central. The Mets are going to send Taijuan Walker to the mound, and the Astros send Justin Verlander to the mound. And I'm going to call an audible and say that Thursday night I'm going to stream for the Yankees game. That's at 6:10 Eastern, 5:10 Central. I haven't streamed in a while. I said I was going to do them like bi-weekly, and I really didn't do that. I blame partially hockey, but now hockey's over with, and I have no excuse to not do it at least a bit more frequently than once. So there's going to be the stream Thursday, and I'll be here kind of late tomorrow. I'm going to be a little bit busy to talk about the Mets game. But yeah, that's what I have to say for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.